Examples.
1. We'd better buy a computer.
2. You'd better not ask him.
3. You had best accept his success.
4. You had best set out early.
Dialogue.
I heard the temperature is going to drop dramatically tonight.
Really?
Yes, so you'd better dress warmly before you go out.
I will. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. I wouldn't want you to catch a cold.
Thanks for your concern. I don't want to get sick either. Sentence structure number 80. We may as well.
Examples.
1. We may as well buy a Benz since you don't like Ford.
2. We may as well have a try since it's worth doing.
3. We may as well take the risk. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Dialogue.
We've been looking for your lost CD for hours.
It's got to be here somewhere.
We'll never find it. We may as well give up.
No way. It's my favorite CD.
Okay, I'll help you look for another 10 minutes. Then I'm going home.
Don't worry, I know we'll find it. Sentence structure number 81. What becomes of?
Examples.
1. What became of the poor child?
2. What will become of my family if my father goes bankrupt?
3. What will become of my dog during my absence?
4. What will become of the water if we put it outside during the winter?
Dialogue.
Remember that old man who used to beg for money on the street across from our house?
Yeah, whatever became of him?
Well, he got a job, and now he owns a small ice cream shop in town.
That's great. We should visit him sometime.
Yeah, we should. Let's go today and get some ice cream.
Then we can ask him how he's been and how he started his business. Sentence structure number 82. What can I do for?
Examples.
1. What can I do for you?
2. What can I do to cheer her up?
3. What can I do to make him satisfied?
4. What can I do to stop them?
Dialogue.
Excuse me, are you the tailor?
Yes, I am. What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to have a business suit made for me.
Sure. Let me take your measurements, then you can tell me what style you'd like.
When do you think you can finish the suit?
Well, it depends on what style you want. Business suits usually take about a week to finish. Sentence structure number 83. What do you mean by?
Examples.
1. What do you mean by saying that?
2. What do you mean by canceling your performance?
3. What do you mean by out of the question?
4. What do you mean by asking such a question?
Dialogue.
Happy anniversary!
What do you mean?
Today is our 1-month anniversary of dating.
Oh, I see. You know everything has a beginning and an end.
What do you mean by saying that?
Well, I think it's time for us to break up. I'm sorry. Sentence structure number 85. What do you say?
Examples.
1. What do you say about going to the cinema this afternoon?
2. Let's go by plane. What do you say?
3. What do you say about some light music? Dialogue.
I'm so upset.
What's the matter?
My girlfriend broke up with me today.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, what do you say you and I go to the movies this afternoon? Maybe that will cheer you up.
That sounds like a good idea.
Sure it is. It will get your mind off of your girlfriend. I mean, your ex-girlfriend. Sentence structure number 86. What? For.
Examples.
1. What is it for?
2. What did you say that for?
3. What do you need so much money for? Dialogue.
Have you heard that my father is going to quit his job?
What would he do that for?
He said work is too hectic and that he needs a break.
What will he do to earn a living?
He said he would take a vacation for a while and then go into the carpentry business. He thinks it will be more relaxing.
Well, I hope he's happy. Sentence structure number 87. What if...
Examples.
1. What if it rains when we have no umbrella with us?
2. What if they are against us?
3. What if we get lost in the jungle?
4. What if they don't approve of our earning some money in our spare time?
Dialogue.
Did you hear the weather forecaster's prediction for rain tomorrow?
Yeah, but I never believe the weather reports because they are usually wrong.
But what if he's right?
I guess we'll have to change our plans for tomorrow.
That means we can't go to the beach.
Only if it rains. Sentence structure number 88. What I'm trying to say is...
Examples.
1. What I'm trying to say is that he is a good husband.
2. What I'm trying to say is that it's worth buying.
3. What I'm trying to say is that human nature doesn't change.
4. What I'm trying to say is that you should think of others.
5. What I'm trying to say is that smoking is harmful. Dialogue.
Where did you put my Walkman?
I forget.
You should be more careful with other people's things.
Are you saying I'm careless?
What I'm trying to say is that when you borrow something from someone, you should take good care of it.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll try to find it right away. Sentence structure number 89. What's the matter with?
Examples.
1. What's the matter with him?
2. What's the matter with your finger? It's bleeding.
3. What's wrong with this machine?
4. What's wrong with you, Mom? You look so pale.
5. What's wrong with your car? Dialogue.
Your face is so pale. Are you okay?
No, I've had a fever for a few days and I am sick to my stomach.
What's the matter with you?
I think I have food poisoning.
What do you think it was from?
I had some raw seafood the other day at a Japanese restaurant. Maybe that was it. Sentence structure number 90. What would you do if...
Examples.
1. What would you do if you were me?
2. What would you do if you were in my shoes?
3. What would you do if you had a lot of money?
4. What would you do if you failed?
5. What would you do if the rumors were true? Dialogue.
Can I ask you a hypothetical question?
Sure, go ahead.
What would you do if you were given $1 million?
Well, first I'd buy a nice house for my parents to live in and take care of all their financial problems. Then I'd buy a house for my sister and do the same.
That's very nice of you.
I'd just like to take care of my family as best as I can. Sentence structure number 91. What's the use of?
Examples.
1. What's the use of talking about it?
2. What's the use of crying over spilt milk?
3. What's the point of arguing with her?
4. What's the point of worrying about it?
Dialogue.
How long have you been studying English?
Over 10 years now, but my English is not very fluent at all.
Why not?
I don't like speaking English because I'm afraid of making mistakes.
What's the use of studying English if you won't speak it?
You're right. I should try to speak out more and not be so afraid of making mistakes. Sentence structure number 92. What's your favorite?
Examples.
1. What's your favorite dish?
2. Who's your favorite film star?
3. What's your favorite subject?
4. Which is your favorite book?
Dialogue.
I love ice cream.
Really? Me too. What's your favorite flavor?
Well, I like both strawberry and coffee ice cream.
I like vanilla best.
What's your second favorite ice cream flavor?
My second favorite is peppermint. Sentence structure number 93. Where can I?
Examples.
1. Where can I get a map?
2. Where can I find a policeman?
3. Where can I find him? Dialogue.
I plan to go to Beijing this summer.
That sounds great. Where will you go when you get there?
I'm not sure yet. I have to make a plan. Where can I get a map of Beijing?
I have one I can lend to you.
That would be great. I'll take care of it and give it back when I'm done.
Okay, just be careful because it's my only copy. Sentence structure number 94. Where there is, there is.
Examples.
1. Where there are difficulties, there are ways to get over them.
2. Where there is opposition, there are rebellions.
3. Where there is contact, there is friction.
4. Where there are women, there are jealousy and suspicion.
5. Where there is a will, there is a way. Dialogue.
Dad, I'll be having my college interview with Harvard University next week. That's great, son. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, but the problem is the competition to get into that college is very stiff. Well, are you sure you really want to go there? Yes, I've wanted to go to that college since I was in junior high school. Don't worry, son. If you really want to go there, then I'm sure you will get in. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Sentence structure number 95. Whether or not.
Examples.
1. Whether it rains or not, we'll hold the sports meet.
2. They'll find out the truth whether or not you tell it to them.
3. Whether or not we like it, we have to accept it.
4. Whether you are willing or not, you have to do it.
Dialogue.
I don't like this movie.
Look, I already paid for the tickets, so whether you like it or not, we're going to finish watching it.
Well, I'll just read a book then.
Don't be such a stick in the mud. Just watch it with me.
But I don't like it.
Come on, give it a chance. The movie just started. Sentence structure number 96. Why not?
Examples.
1. Why not try to persuade him to give up smoking?
2. Why don't you go ask the teacher?
3. Why not buy some ready-made food?
4. Let's go to see a film tonight.
Sure, why not? Dialogue.
I'd like you to introduce the guest speaker at the student assembly today.
Why me? I can't do that.
Why not? You're a good student, and I think you will do a great job.
But I've been in front of so many people before. I wouldn't know what to say.
Don't worry. I'll help you prepare the speech. Why not give it a try?
Okay, I guess I have nothing to lose. Sentence structure number 97. Would you care for?
Examples.
1. Would you care for something to drink?
2. Would you care for some tea?
3. Would you like to borrow my car?
4. Would you like to try yourself?
Dialogue.
How was your meal?
It was delicious.
Would you care for some dessert?
What do you recommend?
There's a Greek pastry called baklava that's made of chopped nuts, butter, and cinnamon all soaked in honey. Would you like to try it?
Sure, it sounds delicious. Sentence structure number 98. You are not to.
Examples.
1. You are not to doze off in class.
2. You are not to waste your time doing nothing.
3. You are not to scribble on the wall.
4. You are not to take photos in the museum.
Dialogue.
May I see your daughter, please? My daughter is very upset right now. Please, just give me a chance. I want to talk to her. I'm sorry, but you're not to see her again. But why? You're a monster. She doesn't need someone like you to break her heart.
Sentence structure number 99. You can never to.
Examples.
1. You can never be too careful driving.
2. We cannot praise him enough as a hero.
3. One cannot practice enough when learning a foreign language.
4. You can never overestimate Shakespeare's plays.
5. You can never overemphasize the importance of physical training. Dialogue.
Where is Alan? He's late.
Did you give him directions on how to get here?
He told me he already knew how to get here.
You can never be too sure with him.
Why is that?
Because he has a bad sense of directions and he always gets lost. Sentence structure number 100. You only have to in order to.
Examples.
1. You only have to ask her in order to know what has happened.
2. You only have to call her in order to know whether she will come or not.
3. I only have to consult the digital dictionary in order to find out the meaning of a word I don't know.
4. You only have to ask the teacher in order to solve the problem.
5. You only have to get some newspapers in order to find the advertisements you need. Dialogue.
Have you started your report yet?
I'm having a hard time getting the information.
It's so easy to get information these days.
Then how can I get it?
You only have to search the internet in order to get the information you're looking for.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Sentence structure number 1. Are you sure?
Examples.
1. Are you sure?
2. Are you sure about that?
3. Are you sure of what you said?
4. Are you sure that he is not coming?
Dialogue.
I've had so many problems with my new car. It's driving me crazy.
Are you sure you don't want to buy a new one?
How can I? I already spent a lot of money on this one.
I guess you'll be spending a lot of money on repairs then.
I guess so. Unless you want to buy the car.
No thanks. I don't think I'd want to buy your car. It has too many problems.
I don't blame you. It's a piece of junk.
Sentence structure number 2. Are you used to?
Examples.
1. Are you used to using chopsticks?
2. Are you used to life here?
3. Are you used to staying up late? Dialogue.
How long have you been living in China?
About 3 years now.
Are you used to eating the food here?
Yes, I like it very much.
What about chopsticks? Are you used to using them?
It took me a while to get used to it, but now it's a piece of cake. Sentence structure number 3. As far as I remember.
Examples.
1. As far as I can remember, he didn't come home until midnight.
2. As far as I recollect, there were a few people in the village then.
3. As far as I recall, they quarreled very often at that time.
4. As far as I can see, he's a big liar.
Dialogue.
Have you seen Tom?
Nope. As far as I can remember, he was supposed to be on a business trip to Lisbon.
Yes, but he was supposed to be back by now.
Have you called his home?
Yeah, but there is no answer.
Maybe you should call the police and file a missing persons report. Sentence structure number 4. As far as is concerned.
Examples.
Don't mind that you wear this miniskirt.
The coat is fine as far as color is concerned, but it is not very good quality.
3. So far as he's concerned, nothing is as important as his daughter. Dialogue.
Have you seen the movie Silence of the Lambs?
Yes, it gave me the creeps.
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was. As far as I'm concerned, I'm never going to see another movie like that again.
Well, as far as the plot is concerned, I think it's an interesting movie.
Yes, but some of the scenes were too gory. Sentence structure number 5. Be careful with.
Examples.
1. Be careful with the wet paint.
2. Be careful that you don't catch a cold. Put on more clothes before you go out.
3. Be careful not to spill the milk. Dialogue.
She has been calling me for several days now. I think she's interested in me.
Are you sure? I think she's already has a boyfriend.
How do you know?
A friend of hers told me. I'd be careful if I were you.
Why?
Because I heard her boyfriend is a weightlifter.
Wow. You're right, I guess. I better not call her.
Sentence structure number 6. But this doesn't mean that.
Examples.
1. We are your employees, but this doesn't mean that we must obey you unconditionally.
2. You're much older than I am, but it doesn't mean that you're right about everything.
3. I support this measure, but it doesn't mean that I support you without reservation.
4. I like you, but this doesn't mean that I'll marry you.
Dialogue. Dear, we have been driving around aimlessly for hours. Don't you think we should ask for directions?
Look, honey, maybe we've been driving for a long time, but this doesn't mean that we're lost.
Really? Then what have we been doing all this time?
Well, we're taking the scenic route.
Oh, I see. You just don't want to admit that we're lost. You know, sometimes you're too proud.
Okay, we're lost. But this doesn't mean that you have to rub it in.
Sentence structure number 7. By the way.
Examples.
1. By the way, is there a bathroom in the apartment?
2. By the way, do you have any change on you?
3. By the way, he is a difficult person. Dialogue.
I need to lose weight.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, when was the last time you exercised?
I can't remember.
How about we both go running tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That way we can lose weight and get in shape at the same time. By the way, do you have any running shoes I can borrow?
Sure, I'll lend you an extra pair.
Sentence structure number 8. Compared to.
Examples.
1. Compared to other students, she is quite hardworking.
2. Compared to city life, country life is quiet and peaceful.
3. Compared to fans, air conditioners are more comfortable. Dialogue.
So how do you like your new job?
Compared to my last one, it's a lot more interesting.
What was your last job?
I was a night security guard.
That sounds interesting.
Not really, since compared to my new job, I hardly saw anybody else while I was on duty. Sentence structure number 9. Did you used to?
Examples.
1. Did you used to live in Tokyo?
2. Did you used to get up early?
3. You used to smoke heavily, didn't you? Dialogue.
Did you used to have any really bad habits?
I used to bite my toenails when I was younger, but now I don't.
What made you stop?
One day I bit my toenail too deeply and my toe started bleeding. So I learned my lesson and didn't bite my toenails again. Sentence structure number 10. Don't ever.
Examples.
1. Don't ever lose these papers. They are of great importance to our company.
2. Don't ever miss a good opportunity.
3. Don't ever arrive late for an interview. Dialogue.
Mom, can I go swimming in the pool now?
But you just had your lunch.
I know, but it's hot and I want to cool off.
Don't ever go swimming right after eating or else you'll get cramps.
When can I go swimming then?
Why don't you wait for at least a half an hour? Sentence structure number 11. Do you agree?
Examples.
1. Do you agree that we should start early?
2. Do you agree with my plan?
Agree to the conditions in the contract? Dialogue.
I think studying English is boring and a waste of time. Don't you agree?
No, I think it's really important if you want to have a good job in the future.
But it's too hard to learn.
I don't agree. You just have to work at it and be persistent.
Maybe you're right. I guess I need to work harder at it and be more disciplined.
Sentence structure number 12. Do you carry this in?
Examples.
1. Do you carry this in size 10?
2. Do you carry this in beige?
3. Do you have this in medium? Dialogue.
How do you like this sweater?
It looks beautiful. Can I try it on?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, I'm afraid it's too tight on me. Do you carry this in a larger size?
Yes, we do. Here, try this one.
This is perfect. I'll take this one.
Sentence structure number 13. Do you have available?
Examples.
1. Do you have any single rooms available?
2. Do you have any tickets available?
3. Do you have any shoes in size 20 available? Dialogue.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking to buy a leather jacket.
What kind of leather jacket are you interested in?
I was wondering, do you have any black leather jackets available?
Sure we do. Why don't you sit down and I'll get you some to try on.
Okay, thanks.
Sentence structure number 14. Do you mind?
Examples.
1. Would you mind if I smoke here?
2. Do you mind opening the window? It's so stuffy in here.
3. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Dialogue. Well now, you have been working with our company for 10 years now.
Yes, I know. It's been a long time.
In all this time, you have never asked for a raise. Do you mind if I ask you why?
That's because my wife is rich.
Really? What does she do?
Well, she owns your company.
Sentence structure number 15. Do you feel like?
Examples.
1. Do you feel like going for a walk on the beach?
2. Do you feel like going shopping at the mall?
3. Do you feel like eating some ice cream or having cake or both?
4. Do you feel like having some coffee?
5. Do you feel like getting a bite to eat? Dialogue.
I'm so bored.
Feel like watching a movie?
No, I feel like going dancing.
Where do you want to go?
How about Sam's Disco?
I don't feel like going there. It's always too crowded.
We'll try the disco down the block. It's called Rick's Disco.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
Sentence structure number 16. Shouldn't we?
Examples.
1. Shouldn't we ask for permission first?
2. Shouldn't we read the directions before we install the air conditioner?
3. Shouldn't we check the weather before we go out?
4. Shouldn't you try to save some money rather than spend it all?
Dialogue. Are you ready to go to the beach?
Wait, shouldn't we check the weather report before we leave?
No, it's a beautiful day and the sun is out.
I heard on the news last night that there was a forecast for rain.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear on TV.
Sentence structure number 17. Have you ever?
Examples.
1. Have you ever been to New York?
2. Have you ever been to Nanjing?
3. Have you ever seen ghosts?
4. Have you ever wondered if there is life after death?
5. Have you ever heard of it? Dialogue.
I want to quit my job.
Why? What's the matter?
Nothing. I just want to change.
But you have a great job, and you've been working there for 10 years.
I know. But haven't you ever wanted to do something different?
I guess so, but it seems more prudent to just stay where I am and continue working in my current job. Sentence structure number 18. Not until.
Examples.
1. Don't tell him the bad news until he finishes his exam.
2.